It's been close to 10 months since San Diego got a new chief patrol agent. I first spoke to San Diego native Justin Delatorre back in December, just weeks after he took over. I followed up with him for an update as the current administration continues its crackdown on immigration.
Well, Melissa, it's been going really well for us operationally. Now we're seeing the lowest levels of illegal entries that we've seen in decades. It means that our agents are successful, so we go home at the end of the shift knowing that we've accomplished our mission.
I met Justin Delatorre by the border to talk about that mission.
Security along the border is not a one-and-done thing.
It is a lot quieter here compared to a few years ago. Delatorre broke it down by the numbers when it comes to illegal entries.
Just last year, we were close to 50,000 apprehensions. We're almost at the end of the fiscal year here for FY26. So at 9,000 apprehensions, that's a really low number.
He said cartels are charging $10,000 or more to smuggle people into the U.S.
The cartels do not care about the lives of the people that they are smuggling.
The Border Patrol releasing these videos of their agents rescuing people trying to cross the border. As far as drugs, Customs and Border Protection stats show they are on track to seize slightly more illegal narcotics this year compared to last.
Our agents are out on patrol throughout the entirety of the 60 miles of land border that we have from the Pacific Ocean out to the San Diego County line out in Jacumba.
When it comes to our local waters,
When you're talking about maritime, are those numbers going up or down?
It's down about 35% from last year, but our interdiction rate, so our success rate on detecting those maritime smuggling events, is the highest that we've ever been tracking.
but the criticism of the Department of Homeland Security as a whole hasn't gone away.
What is your response to the public perception still when it comes to apprehending people here or even all over the country? I know we've seen the video and some of that's still continuing, not always with Border Patrol, but also other agencies.
If you illegally entered the country yesterday or 10 years ago, that does not make you an immigrant. That makes you someone who trespassed in the United States, is probably working illegally. There's a business who's illegally hiring those individuals, and it's our role to hold them accountable.
Your thoughts on the methods that are being used when it comes to apprehending some folks, and at some point, and sometimes the folks that ended up getting detained were not the actual target.
Yeah, I can speak to our process within the Border Patrol. We use what we call targeted enforcement as one method. We will go through a methodical process to identify them and arrest them in a way that's most tactically advantageous to our agents. In other words, it's the safest way to arrest that person, right? People aren't always compliant with being arrested. People run, people fight. It's not always a pretty scene, right? But that's what our agents are trained to do. They have some of the best law enforcement training our country has to offer.
Despite any disapproval, Delatorre is steadfast in his message.
Our agents are able to get out and patrol and do our job.
Protecting the border protects you.
How do you like being home?
It's great. You know, San Diego's where I grew up. It means a lot to me to be able to provide for the security of our community.
Melissa Masiha, ABC 10 News.